Yo, welcome back to the channel, everyone, and in this video we're gonna be going over the absolute best settings to run here in Call of Duty Vanguard right now. These settings are gonna help you guys improve your aim, accuracy, as well as gun skill, so you guys can level up weapons fast and overall have a great time in gameplay. These are gonna work whether you guys are playing on console or PC, and it also does not matter what controller you guys are playing with. It could be with a regular PS4, a SCUF, a regular Xbox controller, or an Xbox Elite. It does not matter. So, with that being said, the like goal on this video has to be 750 likes. If we can get 750 likes in under 24 hours, that'd be absolutely incredible. Now, if you guys want to stay up to date with any and all best settings, best class setups, any tips and tricks, or any updates that do go live here in Call of Duty Vanguard, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and also turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified immediately when I upload a new video. Let's go ahead and start breaking down the settings. So right now, we're going to take a look at the controller settings. If you guys are unaware, I play with an Xbox Elite controller on PC, and my personal opinion is going to be the best controller you guys can have if you guys play on Xbox or you guys play on PC. But again, like I said previously, it does not matter. You guys can see controller, and for my horizontal and my vertical sensitivity, I run a 3-3 sensitivity. I am a firm believer that you do not need to run a high sensitivity setting when playing a boots on the ground Call of Duty like Vanguard. I ran a 3 sensitivity in Modern Warfare, I ran a 3 sensitivity in Black Ops Cold War, and I'm running a 3 sensitivity again here in Vanguard because all your gunfights are going to be to your left, directly in front of you, or to your right. You can still turn on players, believe me. You can still turn on players running a 3-3 sensitivity. So if you guys are really trying to improve your aim, accuracy, and gun skill fast, turn that sensitivity down to a 3, maybe a 5 max. Now, to go ahead and further increase your aim and accuracy over ranges, you want to go ahead and click on the custom sensitivity per zoom. This is actually going to adjust your ADS stick sensitivity so you guys can be more accurate over ranges. Now I have all of these reduced to 0.7. This is exactly what I was running in Modern Warfare as well as Black Ops Cold War, and this is going to drastically, and I mean drastically, improve your aim and accuracy over ranges, because that's where I feel a lot of players are falling short. This is default at 1. Definitely bump that down to 0.7. You're going to have less stick play, and in turn, you're going to be more accurate over ranges so you guys can win more gunfights. Now, for the button layout, every single Call of Duty that this is available, you guys should definitely run it. The tactical button nail is going to be key if you guys are playing a first-person shooter. Now, it does not matter what controller you guys are playing with. When I had a PS4 controller, I ran on tactical. When I had an Xbox controller, I'm running on tactical. This is going to go ahead and remap your crouch and prone button. So all you have to do to actually go prone is press down on the right thumbstick, in turn allowing us to get in and out of cover a lot faster, keeping us alive, and you can also drop shot a lot easier because you don't have to move your thumb off your thumbstick, and allowing us to be able to aim down sights while doing it. This is going to be a very important button layout that you guys want to play on. It doesn't matter if you have a regular controller or a SCUF controller. Tactical is the way to go, and you guys cannot go wrong with this. Now, everything else is going to be pretty much the standard across the board. I personally play with controller vibration turned off. This is going to be one setting that you guys are going to turn it off and never turn it back on, or turn it off and turn it back on because you like it. Personally, I don't like any stick play. I don't like any vibrations in my controller. That's going to throw off my aim and accuracy over ranges. So if you guys are struggling with taking players out at longer ranges and you have controller vibration turned on, possibly turn that off. It did help me out years ago when I did go ahead and make this adjustment and turning it off. So definitely go ahead, make that adjustment. Now for the remainder of these settings, I have everything pretty much the same. You can have the streamline from every other Call of Duty transferred over, so I wouldn't recommend going ahead and messing with any of these. Now we're going to go over to the gameplay settings, and this is where some things are going to drastically change in order to kind of speed up your gameplay and also help you become a more aggressive player if you guys want to. Now, obviously, target aim assist, we're going to keep that on. If you guys play with a controller, you want to obviously have this on. Now, what we're actually going to go ahead and do is we're going to go over to the automatic airborne mantle. We're going to turn this off. You want to turn this off because if you guys run up against a low wall, you can actually accidentally mount it mid gunfight and turn losing that gunfight. So if you don't want to accidentally be mantling over nonsense and getting yourself killed, definitely switch this off immediately. Now, what we're also going to go ahead and do is we're going to have automatic tactical sprint turned on. This is so you guys can be more aggressive, get around the map a little bit quicker, and also perform a slide cancel if you guys want to. Now, we'll be making a video separate to this one explaining how to perform a slide cancel, so stay on the lookout for that. If you guys are interested in that video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. It's a very good tip and trick that you need automatic tactical sprint turned on to perform, and it's going to allow you to win a lot of close range gunfights and also get out of some sticky situations. So definitely go ahead and have automatic tactical sprint turned on. But everything else is going to be pretty much the same. I have sprint cancels reload turned on as well, so you guys can perform a reload cancel just in case you guys hit a reload but accidentally see an enemy in front of you. You can hit that sprint button, and it's going to break that reload so you guys can shoot again and obviously win that gunfight. But again, everything else is going to be pretty much the same, and I recommend you guys just keeping all of these streamlined. Now we're going to go over to the audio settings, which are going to be very important for you guys to kind of understand and break down. So for the master volume, if you guys are playing on a surround sound headset, a surround sound stereo system, have Astro A40 headsets like me, or any headset in general, you want to have that master volume turned up to 100 so you guys can see, so you guys can hear everything going on. You guys can hear everything going on. It's gonna be a lot easier to kind of pinpoint gunfire as well as footsteps. Now, my music volume, I actually have that reduced to 50. The music on this game is quite loud, but reducing it to 50 is going to be that happy medium. I personally like the music on this game. That's just me, but if you guys don't like it at all, turn it all the way down. It's not going to help you or hurt you at all in game, so it's one of those things where you guys can have it on or have it off. It does not really matter. Dialogue volume, I have this on because the dialogue cues in multiplayer are actually pretty damn helpful, especially if somebody's reloading around a corner. I kind of want to have all ears and understanding what's going on in my gameplay. Sound effects, I have this turned up as well, and then everything else is going to be pretty much the same. You guys can mess with your hit markers if you want, but honestly, I like the Vanguard hit markers. Now, here's going to be the audio mix. Unfortunately, there is no boost high audio in this game, but the home theater is going to be the closest option we can get to it. If you guys want to be able to hear footsteps as well as pinpoint directional gunfire, you're going to need that home theater audio mix on the game. Now, I do believe they're going to add in a boost high mix later on down the road. They do this literally in every single Call of Duty that they don't have it in launch. They did it for Modern Warfare. So definitely run home theater if you have an Astro A40 TR headset, or honestly any headset on the market right now. You're going to benefit from that home theater audio system. You'll be able to hear footsteps a lot easier, and in turn being able to be a more, involved player and understand what's going on in game. But again, everything else is going to be pretty much the same thing across the board. I have not messed with any of these settings because you do not need to mess with any of them. So definitely do not go ahead and touch them when you guys play Vanguard. Now, finally, we're going to take a look at the graphics setting. As you guys can see here, I play with a 120 FOV on the affected ADS field of view. I highly recommend you guys going ahead and playing on a high FOV in this game, at least 100, and definitely go ahead and play on that affected FOV. It's going to allow you to have your aim down sight, iron sight, red dot sight, whatever you guys are running. It's going to mirror your FOV, so it's going to appear like you have a lot less visceral recoil, so you guys can control a lot of vertical recoil a lot easier. If you guys are wondering how streamers or players are firing, high recoil weapons or higher than normal recoil weapons very easily, and it makes it look like they have like some type of aimbot or Cronus Max, it's not that. It's because they're running the ADS field of view as affected, so it's going to make it look like the weapons have a lot less recoil. That's kind of what they're running, and I want you guys to go ahead and feel that. So definitely put on the affected field of view, whether you guys are running a 100 or all the way up to 120 FOV. Now, for the camera movement, it's going to be on default 100. World motion blur, for the love of God, if you guys do not want to go crazy and go blind playing this game, turn this off. Weapon motion blur, definitely go ahead and turn this off as well, and everything else is going to be pretty much the same across the board. These are incredibly important because a lot of people play with these on, and honestly, it makes the game look very fuzzy, very choppy, and it is pretty difficult to see enemies further away when a lot of things are going on your screen. So make sure these are turned off, and also make sure you guys are playing on at least 100 FOV with that affected field of view. Now for the quality, this is going to be pretty much going to be dependent on the PC you have. This is going to be something you're going to have to figure out yourself, unfortunately. But I have a GTX 20 Ti Super, so I can run literally whatever settings I want. But again, it's going to be pretty much dependent on what type of PC you have. I have all mine on high because I want to play the game at the highest settings, and I can. But again, it's going to be pretty much dependent on what, you know, PC you have, or if you guys are on console, doesn't really matter. But again, these are going to be the best settings you guys can run here in Vanguard as of right now. If you guys can take one thing from this video, definitely go to the controller settings. And fellas, look, if you guys are truly trying to improve your aim, accuracy, and gun skill, make sure you guys go ahead and turn down your sensitivity to a 3 sensitivity and go over to your sensitivity per zoom and bump this down to a 0.7. You're going to find yourself winning so many more gunfights. You're going to find yourself being a lot accurate over ranges. It's not even funny. And come back to this video and let me know down in the comment section right now how you guys actually perform with these settings. If this video did help you guys out, make sure you guys drop a like to the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those post notifications. And do not forget, about 70% of you guys who are watching the content each and every day are not yet subscribed. So turn that notification bell on and become part of the Years family. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.